Okie dokie. Hey folks, this is Monday, November 20th. We are in week 12 of the release, very close to the final release. My name is Mickey. I am a release lead shadow who will be driving the call today. For those of you who have not already done so, please feel free to add your name to the attendee list. Also, as a reminder, this is an official Kubernetes meeting, which means that we adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct, which put simply is just to be excellent to one another. And without further ado, we're going to jump into the open discussion section and see if we have anything there. And the answer is we do not have anything there right now, but if anyone has anything they want to add right now, or if they want to jump in and share a topic before we go into the sub-team updates, please feel free to do so. Okay, going once, going twice. All right, I'm going to jump down to these sub-teams. Enhancements, take it away.
Hey everyone, I think in our rotation, Nina is supposed to, it is her chance this meeting, but I don't see her in the call, so I'll take over for her. We don't have any new updates apart from the stats are all the same. We were discussing all the work that we can do after the code freeze, like the changes to the documentation, the enhancement handbook, and so on. Yeah, we like the enhancements team is having a internal discussion right now, and like the process, like discussion about process improvements that we can suggest in the retro and so on. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I hope I haven't missed anything.
No, that is awesome. Thank you very much. Are there any questions for enhancements? Okie dokie, on to CI signal.
Hey everyone, I'm Rita. Overall our board is green right now. We are not blocked anymore for the beta release cut. So thanks to everyone involved in helping fixing the flakes. We still have some non-blocking flakes that we're observing. So one is on master informing. This is a flake that we have reopened. The 120481. The issue is that the control planes is not into existence. This needs further investigation since we thought it was solved and we have to reopen it again. The next one are related to master blocking flakes, but these are not like release blockings. So one is on the GCP node reboot, the 120855. We haven't heard back from SIG that this is a beta release blocking, so that is why we are moving ahead. And this also needs further investigation. It has been assigned, but I haven't seen any PRs yet to fix this. The second is related to API server not being ready during the verify open API spec. There was an initial fix for this, which did not fix this flake. So it's still under investigation. And the third flake that we have is related to slow node sync. The PR is open for this, so hopefully this will be resolved by that. And we have given a green signal for the beta release card, so we are good there.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for CI signal before we move on? All right, great. It's awesome to see everything is green, so thank you. Cool. On to bug triage.
Hello, everyone. Bug triage status is green. We only have one issue, which is the placeholder issue for the known issues, and one open PR, which is about to be merged, and it has already been reviewed by the release team leads to be included in the version 1.29. So we are in a really good position right now.
Awesome, great, thank you. Any questions for bug triage? Cool, on to docs.
Hello everyone, current status is green and the updates are that all enhancements that require documentation now have PRs either ready for review and merged. The 15 enhancements already had docs or merged docs, and 22 have PRs that are ready for review, and 13 enhancement did not require docs. And the docs merge deadline is 28th of November.
Great. So just a couple questions there. For the 13 that didn't require docs, what was the criteria for them not requiring docs in this case? Because that does seem a little bit high compared to past releases.
Some of them were alpha features that had already been documented or didn't have any, like genuinely didn't have user-facing changes like flags involved. Some of them I think were marked as no docs required, but actually already had docs. That was the case for at least a couple of them. I'm digging through the board right now to see what the actual deal was on most of them. But for every single one of these, yeah, a couple of these were marked as no docs needed, but they already had docs. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, yeah. So that's not entirely surprising. A bunch of them were bug fixes that didn't have user-facing changes to existing features as well.
Okay, gotcha.
In-place update of pod resources already had docs when I was a little bit sketched about, but
Okay, well, as long
yeah,
as
this one
as
already
long
has
as y'all
docs.
gone through and evaluating it, that sounds good.
Mhm.
And all of the cap owners are aware of the docs merge deadline coming up next week.
Yes, and we're reminding everybody of it before Wednesday and tagging all of the cap owners into the docs PRs.
Cool, sounds good. And yeah, I guess just keep in mind that we obviously have Thanksgiving in the US this week. So
Yeah.
there might be some folks, if we do this on Wednesday, they might not get to it until next week.
Right.
Priyanka, you have a question?
Hey, Kat, just wanted to follow up on the 3 docs PR. I think we were talking to 3 cap owners about creating a docs PR. Did they come back
Yes, they
by
did.
Friday?
Nabarun
Okay.
was the latest. He finally came back this morning
Okay. Okay.
after threatening to send somebody over to his house to throw rocks at his windows until he responded to my Slack messages. But
Good. That was great. So we are good on all 3 then. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Any additional questions for docs? All right, on to release notes.
Hello everyone, I'm Rashan and I'm a Release Notes Shadow. So for this week, for our updates, following up on last week, we finalized on our major themes collection. Our second update for Alpha PR3, we have the PR out there. It has a review now and it has a few approvals. I'm not sure if there needs to be more, but it's been approved by 2 members and it's waiting to be merged. And in terms of the next PR, it's actually scheduled to start today. So we will just follow the timeline of everything going on, whether we need to delay, and we'll just keep an eye on that as well. And that's it for release notes.
Great, thank you. Any questions for release notes? Okay, on to comms. Do we have anyone from comms on right now? I know we just met with Carol about 30 minutes ago, and it sounded like everything was going all right. So I guess we can sync up with her on the next call on Wednesday. And then is Jim on from Release Branch Management, or Priyanka, do you have an update there?
I think the only update is we are deciding on whether we want to cut beta 0 today or RC0 today. The current update is we have kicked off RC0 smoke stage to check if our release tooling allows us to directly cut RC0, skipping beta 0. So if that goes successfully. I think that would be an update for release notes as well. We might have to just right away open drafts for RC0, skipping beta 0. There is a thread going on in SIG release about that. I will tag Federico and Shadows there. So that's the only update from branch management and partly for me as well later on.
Thank you. And I will add a link to that thread right now.
I'll do that. Sorry, yeah.
Oh, no, you're good. There we go. Okay. Now, Xander, I saw you on the call. You have anything to add?
Yeah, there's not too much. Working on some communications for the changes to the release team that will happen next cycle, which is the merging of the bug triage and CI signal teams. So that's going to go out to I think KDev in sometime at the earlier part of this week here. And then for succession, if leads could message me and let me know who they are selecting to lead their role in 130, that would be great. Make sure you confirm with folks that they are interested and able, and then I think, you know, to kind of set a time on that, I'd like to have that locked in for each sub team by the end of next week. You know, I know we've got a holiday week here, so it's a little shorter. So if as always, if anyone needs help with that, let me know. Yeah.
I'll just add, Xander, we had a discussion during the previous call, lead syncs call. I think some leads would be actually taking some more time, at least more than this week. So I would just suggest to reach out to Xander and inform Xander if that's happening. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Xander? Cool. On to Priyanka, the release lead.
Hey again. I think the first update is we are deciding between doing beta 0 or RC0 today. Thread is there. Thank you, Mickey, for putting that. I think if we end up doing RC0 today, the next thing we'll be having is a release branch created, as well as CI signal dashboards created for our 129 branch. So that is also something that's going to happen after RC0 cut. Just a reminder to everyone, if we have any items that we want to discuss with the wider community for any improvements for release team processes, please add them to the retrospective meeting agenda. It's scheduled for December 7th. That would be our end of release cycle retrospective meeting. I have added a few items from our SIG release in-person meeting there. Please feel free to review them, add any more details. And to everyone else who was not part of those meetings, please add your items there now. That's all from me.
Thank you. And just to add on to that, like, big shout out for those retro calls. Everyone who can attend should attend. They really are a very useful mechanism to provide feedback about the release process and areas for improvement. So please add your items to the agenda if you can attend, or if you can, you know, please make sure to be there. And then last point, SIG scalability. I'm not sure if we have anybody on. All right, cool. Any last things that people would like to discuss on the recording?
I think just another reminder, we'll be having today, as of today, we have started our daily burn down meeting. So tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Thursday, we'll be having Slack async updates as well. So just look for those threads as well. That's all.
Great. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.